Hey, it's Jen, Bitch in a Hurry, Not So Mystical Tarot, and we are doing a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the full moon in Gemini on Friday the 23rd of November 2018. If you are in North America, you should be able to see that moon on Thursday evening if it's clear where you are. That is also Thanksgiving in the U.S., which means we can have a lot of family interaction and stuff like that. We're going to talk about this new moon is interesting. This is the kind of moon, like, you know the phrase lunatic? This is where it came from. This is the kind of moon where you've had way too much coffee and someone says something to you and you go, what? It's that kind of full moon. People are going to be like wired up and kind of acting not like themselves. Like, we have Mars squaring Jupiter, which the good thing is it gives you that like strong, sexy, brave, courageous, I'm looking good, I got myself in order, you know, come check me out, come at me, like I got this. And then the bad is that it can manifest angry, frustration, irritation, impulsive behavior, you know, losing your temper. Where did that go? I know there's one flip. There it is. Losing your temper. Acting in a way that you normally wouldn't act, especially you Pisces. You guys are the water sign, you're soft, beautiful, emotional, sensitive, compassionate people. But so this may really disturb you. It's like when you wake up and you don't know why you're all angry and feeling crazy. This is why. The good thing is you know what's going on. People around you will not know what's going on, so you're going to have to give them a little bit of a pass on some of this behavior because you're going to be aware of it, and being that you're so empathic, you're going to feel it anyways, but at least you know why. The other thing is the moon is opposing Jupiter, so you may find yourself to be less guarded in your behavior, less inhibited, which can be a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing because you can act in a way that would get you some attention that maybe you don't want. You could cause yourself to be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not a time to go out and have a whole bunch of drinks with your coworkers because you could say or do something that could hurt you, could embarrass you. This is not a time we're going to be around family members or other people maybe that we don't know well. Sometimes at Thanksgiving, you know how people get all in weird mixed company? Not a time to drink a real lot and act crazy because you could really cause yourself some pain and other people as well. Although I don't feel like the Pisces are going to be, I don't know, all mean to people. I just don't see it, but you could end up hurt. So maybe it's better for you just to watch out for that kind of behavior. Like I said, the good news is that you're here, so you are going to see it happening before it affects you, and that's really important. We've had a lot of actually good things come out of these readings, and I think it's because you're informed. So when people start to act weird, you're like, you know, it's not really them, and they don't really mean to be this way. One thing, if you are feeling that kind of like over caffeinated, crazy energy, one of the things that you can do is find a practical way to release this energy. If you like to exercise, go to the gym, go swimming, go hiking, running, kickboxing, walk your dog, work in the yard, but find something to do to either get you away from these people or to give yourself the time to expend some of this energy so that you don't have that irritating, like you're like, oh, like you're just on edge. It will help you tremendously. So find a way to work out, you know, clean out the closets, do whatever you have to do, whatever will help you expend that energy. But the theme of this whole thing is to think before you act. Before you sit down at Thanksgiving dinner or with a bunch of your relatives and this one person that's always got to bother you, you know, starts in and you go, you know what? For like 5 years, I haven't said anything, but today is the day. Today is not the day. Okay? It is not the time. People are not in their right mind and they are not going to act properly. So this is not the time for you to address a long-running concern with them. I really feel like you need to hear that. So don't take it personally. People are going to act weird. This is not the time to address that with them. Just get through this full moon time with all these weird, crazy people, and then know everything's going to go back to normal. Now, for you guys, we start out with the Fool, which means I think this is saying to me that this is up to you. This full moon, it's up to you how you want to react. You can decide, hey, she's like looking like I'm just going to roll with the punches. I'm just going to taking a deep breath, and I'm just going to, whatever comes, comes. I'm just going to deal with it. And I think that's the best mindset to take. And next you have the Queen of Cups, which she is like, all right, let's do this thing. Let's love. Let's have a wonderful time. Everybody's going to be happy. Stop yourself, okay? Dial this back. See these turtles down here? They're telling you, I know you are feeling the love, and you're like, yeah, everybody's happy, things are wonderful. You have these turtles. They are slowing you down for a reason. Slow your roll. Be very careful. Remember, like I said, people are not going to be themselves, and they may be mean and weird. So you're all like, hey, peace and love, and they're like, just, you can still feel this, just don't wear it out for the world to see, because I don't want anybody to hurt you guys, okay? I love you guys. I don't want you to get hurt, and I think that it's very easy for you to be hurt during this kind of a time. Now, we have the King of Swords, and he is telling you, use your objective, unemotional mind, Pisces. You have it. You're very, very smart, and you're highly intuitive. Use this to your advantage. When somebody is wanting something from you or wanting to spend time with you, use your objective mind and saying, do they want to spend time with me, or do they want me to do stuff for them? Are they taking advantage of me, or do they want to spend time in my presence? What is it that they want? You will be much more benefited by taking that than to just be like, yay, peace and love, because you will end up hurt. That's why these turtles are here, to remind you, dial it back. Now, that being said, I think that here you have the Four of Wands. Harmony, peace, happiness, support, happy home, marriage, family. So you may navigate right on through this full moon like, hey, see ya, things are cool, nice to know ya. It may just roll right off of you, and I hope that will happen, because you guys are sensitive and sweet, and you just don't need people to be trouncing all over you with their full moon problems, right? Their lunacy. You don't need it. So do whatever you can do to maintain this happy, happy home. And now what I'm saying also is, don't let people take advantage of you. But I'm saying, guard yourself so that you can maintain what you've worked so hard for. You've worked hard to feel that harmony, and you are supposed to keep that. Now, we have the Tower here. I don't think this Tower is you. I think this is something in the past that has happened that you are not over yet. This is something that's looming. You know, it's looming over this time in your life. Like, you're wanting to address it, but it's kind of in the past. And I just want to tell you, I think it's better for you to leave it there. It's something that you've gone through, been through. It's happened. It was painful and hurtful. And I don't want to say I want you to remember it, but when you're feeling like this, like you want to give everybody everything, I want you to remember that Tower moment. I want you to remember whatever this was that shook you up and really hurt you, and don't open yourself up wide to those people again. And if you do, you will end up here. This is the Five of Pentacles, a feeling of loss. And the thing is, it's a loss that you put yourself in. If you look, she's looking down and she's doing this like boohoo thing or whatever. The sun is up here all bright and beautiful. And there's a little butterfly right in front of her, and there's a beautiful garden beneath her, but she's busy with her head in her hands. So that's what I'm telling you, is don't put yourself back there. Remember what happened. Know that you don't want it to happen again, but don't put yourself back there. You deserve better than that, than the boohoo in the garden, okay? So don't put yourself back there. Just remember that it happened and that you don't want to go back. Now, you have the Empress. You have a beautiful gift that you want to share with the world. And yes, this could be the people that are pregnant and all that. I don't really do readings like that. I mean, obviously, 10,000 people watch you. There's people that are pregnant. So, yeah, that's not too intuitive in my opinion. This is a gift. This is something that you want to give the world. You have something that you want to share, whether it's you want to cook a beautiful Thanksgiving dinner, whether there's a person in your life that you'd like to introduce to your family. Maybe you have something new going on at work, a new idea, a new business. You want to share this with people. And it means the world to you. This is something that you have loved since childhood. This could be some kind of craft that you do. It could be writing, some sort of, like maybe you make clothes, maybe you build things, but you have something that you've loved to do since you were a child, and you want to share this gift with the world. Maybe you dance, whatever it is. You make beautiful things. You want to share this whole gift with the world. And I just want to tell you to just be careful, because people are not going to be themselves at this time. People are not going to act the way that they normally would. you do have here this Eight of Wands, and this is fast moving energy, and everybody is getting energy like this, like woo, crazy. The Chariot's popping up. You know, you have this Fool card though, which says, hey, you take a deep breath, step off the ledge, and do you, you know, do you. And this is another facet of that, where it's saying this energy moves fast. So whatever you put out into the world is going to come right back at you. So don't put out, hey, stay away from me. Hey, I don't want you to hurt me. But you know what? I'm open to love. I'm open to happiness. I want to keep this harmony and peace. And you know what? You're just going to be objective about it. You're just going to be objective. You're going to put that good energy out into the world. When energy comes to you, you're going to say, is this good or bad? Why? What does this person want from me? Are they taking advantage of me? If they are, you pull it, you know what? That isn't going to work for me. Thanks for thinking of me. Okay, bye. But, you know, just keep your beautiful spirit that you have, because you have something so beautiful about you during this time. You're such a contrast, because the full moon is about all these people being crazy and angry, and you're like, so you know what? Embrace that. Make the decision. You have the Two of Swords here. You're going to have to make a decision to embrace that love, to embrace the people who deserve it, and to walk away from the people who don't. And that is, I think, where you guys are going to get hung up the most, is walking away from the people who don't deserve you. That is it. That's the decision you have to make. You have this objective mind here, this sharp rapier, King of Swords. He knows exactly what is up. So listen, when you hear in your mind this person is using you, listen, because you know deep down, and you have this beautiful soul that you want to like love and share with people. And I just want you to be careful. You know, you have this beautiful gift. It means the world to you. It's something that you've loved for years and years. Like I said, it can be a person, it can be something that you do, cook, produce, craft, sew, make, bake, whatever it is. It means the world to you. So you're going to have to decide, is this person worthy of me sharing my gifts with them? Are they worthy? And you're going to put out really good energy. And if really good energy doesn't come back to you, you're going to use this King of Swords and go, no thanks. I appreciate the offer. No thank you. Put out that good energy like you guys always do. I can't wait to hear how this goes.